My mother-in-law doxed us on social media to get people to report us to CPS and tried fighting for grandparent rights 4 days after I gave birth. Now she's reaping what she sowed. My husband and I moved a few states away because of my job, and then I was told by my mother-in-law that I had the audacity to get pregnant. She said, "If you knew you were having a baby, why did you move so far away?" She accused me of moving closer to my family so that we could cut off my husband's family. My husband explained what happened, but she called that an excuse and hung up on us. My husband and I were shocked at her behavior, and we thought we could brush it off. But over the next week, she kept emailing us houses in our old state, trying to get us to move back. My husband told her many times we couldn't move because my job was here. She took that to mean my husband was more than willing to move back without me and only sent him houses, telling him that he could get one of those and bring her baby to them while I work. He shut that down super fast. Then, we found out my baby might have the same heart condition as me, so I had to go in to do a fetal echocardiography to check, and the stress started to give me palpitations. While I was literally fighting for my life, my mother-in-law was posting on Facebook how her baby was in danger because of my poor health and accused me of intentionally trying to ruin the baby's life. Luckily, I got better, and the doctor said we could deal with my baby's health after I was born because it was okay for now. Then, I had to give birth, and because of my stay in the hospital, she knew which location I would be giving birth at. Once she knew I was being induced into labor, she got on a plane and showed up to our house. She called my husband over and over again, but he never answered because he was busy becoming a father. That's when she showed up to the hospital at 3 in the morning looking for us. Luckily, she wasn't able to get into our area because we were close to the NICU, and there is extra security there. She called my husband again, and when he answered, she started yelling at him, telling him that she missed the birth of her baby, and that she will never forgive me for this. She even claimed I was breaking the family apart and purposefully got pregnant when we moved, so I trapped us in another state. My husband told her to go home, and he'd talk to her later. I had a girl, and both my husband and I love her so much. We both stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks. In that time, my mother-in-law posted on Facebook like it was her job. She found pictures of babies with a different ethnicity and posted them, saying I cheated on my husband. She also made a post that went viral, where she was asking for advice on how to claim guardianship of a grandchild if they are being abused by their parents. Legit lawyers commented links and messaged her. People asked for our address to call CPS, so she gave it to them. They found our workplaces, my family's business Yelp reviews were tanked, and the police came to our home. I had been home from the hospital for 4 days. I had only had 4 days with my baby. My husband dealt with everything, and we hired an attorney to help us file a lawsuit against her for defamation. I also went ahead and filed a restraining order. It was granted to us because she doxed us. My lawyer also told me that I shouldn't block my mother-in-law in case she sent more damning evidence, but I doubt she will because my husband told her, "If I see you around me, my wife, or my daughter again, I'm calling the effing cops." My mother-in-law was calling me horrible names, saying I'm isolating him and abusing him by moving us away from his family. I told my husband that I was genuinely worried that someone might try and take the baby, to the point I couldn't sleep, so we sold the house as soon as possible and moved to another apartment for the meantime. We're looking to move to another state, but with the baby, it's been a bit complicated. I was glad we moved because literally a week later, my mother-in-law texted my husband to go open the door because she wanted to finally meet her baby. My husband didn't respond and silenced her messages. This is the most exhausting and upsetting thing that could have happened to me. I hope this is over soon.